The Miriam angels are here. They have a message, sacred vision. Does anyone know who they really are? Choose to forgive in order to heal. Oh, see the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. And you are love. I'm going to do a Lucy Cavendish snapshot. Then we have the abundance angels. We have the life purpose angels. For Libra in the house. And archangels. Now they are available to you, but you got to call them in. Wish somebody had told me that earlier. Yeah, I was like, where are you? How come no one's helping me? Stamping my feet, I still do it a bit. Then I realize, there's a universal law of free will. We must ask for intervention. And so you're finding out which archangel is your sponsoring angel, the one that you resonate with the most out of 12. And I've done a channeled message from each of them for the tribe. So you can see, and then you ask them to sponsor you. So we'll see who's with you in this part of your journey. We are calling in the holy angels here for Libra, the archangels for Libra. We have Archangel Michael and his band of mercy angels. Now, if you haven't met an angel or had an encounter, guess what? You have to ask. Yeah. So your foresight on the future is extraordinary. Sometimes you can look forward in the future and you see it's good or it's going to work and it feels okay, but then you can't figure out the steps to get there, and that's where you get bogged down and distracted. Now I want you to consider right now the how-tos are none of your business. Just keep focusing on how good it will be when you get there, and everything has to open up for you. The next 4 weeks are paving the way for something massive to come through, a dream to come true. And you must let go of the past, see? You can't keep turning back. You've set a goal in the future. It's like you get in the GPS in the car and you set the GPS to where you're going. Not where you went yesterday. You realize, oh my gosh, I didn't even reset it. It didn't reset. I'm going back to where I went yesterday. Ooh, how far along that track would you realize? Got to keep moving forward. This is the message for your life purpose. You've actually learned a few lessons. Your courage is outstanding. People can just step back. Actually, because Libra is like, make way for Libra, right? They're going to fly through. You're going to transcend. So transcending is rising above any lower vibrations that want to keep you down. And they do that in the mind because that's your weakness. It's also your strength. People can get you down into the details, and then you worry about that detail. And then where are you looking? You're looking down instead of moving forward with the guidance from up. This is where you need to be. 9 of Cups, which means things are changing for you. Going to step forward. It's so exciting. You're going to be very happy. This is a happiness card. A skippity-doo-dah, I call it. Now, how long has it been, Libra, since your feet left the ground in a skip because of the sheer happiness you're experiencing? Well, it's been a long time, Bella, because, I've got low iodine levels. I haven't been sleeping very well. I need more iron in my diet. Haven't been eating that well. Oh, dear. And I'm getting better because I realised that, the sun actually is absorbed into my body. This is you telling me. Through the crown of my head and the retina of my eye. Therefore, I know it's very important for me to not wear a hat or sunglasses. And my body will receive light, because light is information. And then I will receive the information that I need to move forward, to rectify my health issue here. This could be a stomach ulcer or problem. And it's due to an old worry habit that you're actually letting go of here. You've got to fight it. You've got to let it go. Like, that's the old you. The next 4 weeks are setting up for 4 weeks. So it's 8 weeks. And this news is coming in the next 9 days. That's why they're saying get your immune system up. Get fighting fit and healthy. And the way you can do that is by actually sun gazing. You can look directly at the sun. The retina of your eye is what takes in the sun, the vitamin D, and transmutes it or into... what's the word? Vitamin D into serotonin, the happiness frequency, dopamine, to lift your spirits, to take away depression. So this is like, get out of the false light, take your hat off, take your sunnies off, take your shoes off, like take it all off, right? That's what this card's saying. Do not put sunscreen on your skin, please. Because if you look at it like sun is information, and the creator wouldn't have made something. If it hurts your skin, get out of the sun. It's very simple. But you're made to receive this. This is photonic light codes. This is how you're awakening. This is how you're receiving information. Light is information. So the dark side tells you to put sunnies on. The dark side will tell you to wear a hat. The dark side, the side that is against you, will tell you to put rubber on your feet so you don't connect to the earth. The dark side will say smear all this over your skin and then tell you that for fear that you will get skin cancer, which is actually giving you the skin cancer. We know we live in duality. So you can bet your bottom dollar if they say use this to stop skin cancer, that is the cause of the cancer. Now, a lot of children are waking up to this. Teenagers are already aware of this. They just get it because they're the crystal children, the rainbow children. Oh my gosh, got the death card here. Wow. I'm not telling you anything. 6 of Wands. What I mean by that is that you've already been through this. So there's been some way that you're realizing that you've been fed lies. You know? And this is where maybe it's at work. Maybe it's a family belief. Surprised we don't have the Tower here. But reason we don't is because you've already get it. Like you're really fast with that. Like once you go, oh yeah, that makes sense. You don't sit there and argue it like a Gemini would. Yeah. Did that just come out of my mouth? Control-Alt-Delete. I can't believe I just said that. But, you know, somebody else may take that little bit, and this is why I'm saying you can't hang out with those people because they'll take that and they'll go, yeah, you know, but what if there's a big glare and you need it sunnies, or what if this, or what if that? It's like you're not going to suffer fools now. You can't argue with lunatics because this is what brings you down. This is what upsets you, right? You've already changed. This is your metamorphosis you're going through. You're not a caterpillar anymore. You're in a chrysalis state. So be kind to yourself. And when you come out, you're going to be a flutterby. Right? So that flutterbys love to sit in the sun. They don't wear hats. They don't sit in false light for longer than 2 hours. They like to be outdoors. They like to have shoes off, touching the soil, the earth. A lot of ailments, especially this one, and not sleeping very well will disappear completely if you could put your feet in dirt. And I mean bury them in the dirt for half an hour. Your body will heal itself. And then you'll be moving on. This is the inspired warrior. You've actually got to leave this job. There's a job here that's over. You may pack up and leave the area that you live in. This is what I'm getting. You're getting a better offer, that's all. Because you've learned all your lessons. Look, this is you. Oh, actually, I could run this whole department now. Or, you know, this is like I've outgrown this. I need to work with more fun people aligned with... You could take a pen and paper, Libra, and write down 4 things that you're really, really good at. Like, I mean, small tasks. And then put down 4 things that you love doing. So if you are a doctor, you go, well, I love setting up for surgery, and I love getting prepared for that, and I love looking at on the screen and talking about how we're going to do the surgery, whatever that is, pre-surgery setup. I don't particularly like when we finish the surgery and then packing everything up, right? So it's like this is saying you're going to do what you love doing, you're going to do what you're really good at, and then you're going to delegate the rest. This is really important. Because the old you is gone now. The old you that suffers fools. The old you that sits there going, oh, really? You like wearing hats. Oh, and it gets glary at work, does it? So you have to wear your sunnies. And that's why you stay in the darkness. And that's why you feel like you've got depression. And then you go into the matrix and get medicated. Oh, this is already learnt. You've already learnt the lesson from these people. And this could also be family members. It feels like you've got freedom here. Freedom of choice. Like when you start a job, you know, sometimes you've got to work a little bit overtime, or you give them a little bit extra hours when you start. And now you've perfected it, but you're still giving them the extra hours, the extra energy. So now if you pull back and only give them 8 hours in the day instead of 12, they look at you like you're slacking off. It's like you're not slacking off. You were just preparing right, for this moment. That's why you can't stay there. Does that make sense? Because, like, what used to take you 12 hours to do, you can now do in 4 hours. So if you stay there for 12 hours, then you need triple the pay. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments. Am I making any sense to Libra? Is Libra in the house? I just got some fantastic comments on Virgo. You should have a look. Yeah, they're listening and they're very articulate, just like you. Right? If anyone could write a really amazing comment, it would be Libra. But oh no. Creative expression here. This is you. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. So you go, well, I can't really do creative stuff. I'm an accountant, or I work in the bank, or, well, you can go home and paint a picture. You could do a vision board. You could write a story, a sonnet, I just heard. A sonnet. Yeah. You could tell me how it is in perfect earth. You're an earth angel. You need to connect to the earth, the crystal grid of Gaia. You are born to nurture it. You are part of it. If you read the Bible, basic instructions before leaving earth, you will know that we were made from the dirt. And out of the dirt we shall return. Creative expression for the environment. Tell me your perfect world. See, this is where the genius comes out. And I've always told you that. This is where people think, well, I just like to be able to live in the bush, da-da-da-da-da. And this is where the tiny house with the solar tiny house comes from, right? To be completely self-sufficient. So you may think, well, this whole banking system is like this. It should be like this. Or this would work better. But that's going to come to you when you're doing something creative. But if you're in a mindset where you're not getting any light, you're not getting any information, you're not connecting to the earth, you're in false light all day, and then you're medicating, you won't get this guidance, because light is information. You're not going to get the solar light codes. If you can activate being in nature, and then you can do something creative, because you're off the charts creative. Like, you might not think so. You go, oh, I'm just going to start. Get a canvas, some paints, and your fingers. You can finger paint. You don't even need brushes. Come on now. Getting back into alignment here. This is Reiki by Bella. This is your rainbow light bridge. All these chakras need to be healed and cleansed and all spinning in the right way at the same speed to have ascension. It's vertical ascension. So this is also telling me that your spine is out. And our spine is our antenna. And the best way to put your spine is to lay down on the earth. And even put your legs up above your heart. Animals respond so well to you and you to them. So this may be something creative, may be that you, what's it called? When you give of your time, you know, maybe to an animal shelter, or maybe learn about wires, or maybe it's something like that. You may even be a vet or a vet nurse. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance, as the animals are part of your life's work. We're doing a life purpose reading here. You have infinite abundance. This is what I say, the Libra magic. I mean, you're magical. You can turn anything into anything, and the beauty that you bring, right? You got to know your surroundings have to be aesthetically pleasing. You put a vase here with some flowers in it and a picture over there, and the whole room energy changes. So do that at your workplace and you'll see, oh, the bird said yes. Did you hear that? You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. I'm telling you, got to trust though. And you're not going to do that if you're listening to naysayers talk about how this happened and how that can't happen. They're arguing with you. You've got to think, in the next 4 weeks, you're either on my train or get off my tracks. This is Libra. Beep, beep, right? That's a train, by the way. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Don't talk to people about them yet until they're planted. They need to germinate, take root and grow. And you have to trust that you have a flourishing infinite garden. You go, oh, I just want to live on a farm, Bella, and have animals and heal and get lots of abundance. Look at your cornucopia. So you have a green thumb as well. Like, you're very, very talented. And then you could do a blog about it. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever heard about, they're showing me about, can't get my words today. what's their names? And they did in Findhorn, and it was all sand, and they grew the most amazing. They talked to the fairies in the Diva, and they, what's their names? It's so weird that I can't think of it. Because you don't need money. I mean, you need money, but it's your currency is different. The money will show up. All your needs will be met. You've faced a lot of fears here. It's your positivity and your faith and seeing it, like the vision of it, and not getting stuck in details. You can have anything you want here in the next 4 weeks. Imagine that. So imagine it's like asking for something you know you can have. It's like a child asking for the ice cream. So there's an opposite of that. You know, a child's like, can I have an ice cream? Can I have an ice cream? They don't think about how they're going to get the ice cream. Can I have $2.50 for the ice cream? They're not thinking about all that. Is the place going to be open? Will we be able to get a park? Nah, they're just licking on the ice cream. 4 hours later, if it's a long time, they have it. This is what you need to be like, childlike. Like you're just going to have it. The other side of it is worrying about the details, and then you get lost. And then it's gone. And I had another message, and I'm sure it will come back. We have the abundance angels here for you, right? This is a leap forward. This is your dream. This is not about how to. It's about it has to. Oh, look. Dreaming of abundance. This is one of your, just get some light on the subject. This would be one of your strengths here. Your third eye, your visual. This is why this Miriam came out, the sacred vision. So you've got to forgive everyone in the past and move on. It's time for you to create what it is that you really want. How does your day go? It's like, well, I've got this retreat, Bella, and people come and we make friends and they heal, and I've got horses and we do equine Reiki. Sorry, I was going to say equine essences, flower essences for the horses. So it could be a horse retreat for horses to heal, or you know how the horses help people heal? Like this is something way out there that people will respond to because it's your sacred vision. So beautiful. See? Look, employment change. It's all being set up, so don't think that you're missing out. Don't think that you're, I just don't know where my words are today. You might be having a day like that. I doubt it. You're very good with words. You're very articulate. So if you're having a day like that, it's not for you to be there. Your priorities, your passion, your life purpose, they're all changing. You've outgrown a situation. So don't think, oh, woe is me. Think, wow, how exciting. Right? I've outgrown this. I wanted to be here so badly, and I worked so hard in the beginning to get here, and now I've mastered it. It's like boring. Oh, so you might have to stay for guilt because they let me stay here. So this is you letting go of the guilt. Thank you very much for having me. See ya. I got to go. My priority is to have more fun, to make more money, and to be more successful changing people's lives in a way that lifts me up. Oh, here we go. Look, you can't be around these complainers. If you complain, whinge, whine, gripe for 5 minutes, you've just wasted 5 minutes. And how often do people, that's all they do. That's what I was talking about, the person. You may have a Gemini around you. No offense, Gemini. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true in spirituality. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations bloom into reality. Now, any 8-week program that is booked in my calendar, so you might want to have a look at that, ReikiByBella.com. It's great for helping you cross and go through, I've lost the word, but as you transform, it's not the word, but you're going into a new phase, a passage. We do assertiveness training. It's a bonus 6-week training program. Wow, you'd be off the friggin' charts with that one. It's for earth angels. Sometimes we find it hard to, speak up on our own behalf, and sometimes guilt has leverage over you. And so that may benefit you in some way. So please have a look at ReikiByBella.com. You may like some of my programs there under Reiki healing and attunements. Your first step would be to get your free upgrade with me under psychic readings though. And just scroll down to the calendar and book in your own time zone. Because the next 4 weeks, you can't You can't have the luxury of a negative thought or a naysayer in your energy. You are completely building your dream. And we're asking here what? Oh, look. Overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah. The worst is now behind you, Libra. You are surmounting any previous challenges. Right? You're done. You're like, bye. You're planting. You've got to plant, sow, and then reap. So you've planted a lot of seeds. Now it's time to go and sow them, right? To add to it, because otherwise you're stuck. And Archangel Jophiel is the angel of beauty. And that's you. Everything's aesthetically pleasing. You have this natural art. It's a natural touch. You're with it all the time. You don't understand. But it's amazing. It's in art. You can do anything to do with design, like graphic design. You can do interior design. You can do architecture, I just saw. And even in boats, boat building, interior of boats. And I'm also seeing like resorts, and I just heard playgrounds of the rich and famous, whatever that means. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. That's why you need nurturing and patience. This is such a clear message. Oh, look, crystal clear intention. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. You have Michael and you have Jophiel. So have a look at that. I'm going to put that in the community tab. Archangel Jophiel is my favorite archangel to work with. And I just actually premiered the Archangel Michael. I'll do it again. So have a look at the community tab, Libra, for Archangel Michael, Archangel Jophiel. And they may give you insight. They may lead you. They can help you. And this 1 hour channeling will actually open you up to ask them in, because it's a universal law of free will. And now I'm going to go into, da-na-na-na, we're going into your person, because it goes health. That's why we have Reiki by Bella, to get your health right. And then you've got wealth, and then you've got love. We've got the love oracle here for you. I'm going to do a snapshot. And then we've got the abundance of love angels. Beautiful reading. The romance angels are here to tell us a little bit about who you're thinking about, your person, or who's coming in. So hopefully you can join at the Starlight Lounge. They'll be available there for the next 3 days. So going up today, your romance reading. And you can join there as a tribal member, a Starlight. I hope to see you there, and that would help support the channel. Otherwise, thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.